guys, I am Miss Amanda Ashworth. I'm going to be your child's pre-K teacher this year. I am super excited and I can't wait to meet each one of you guys. I am so sorry about our Zoom meeting the other day. I'm not quite sure what happened. I could see everyone, I could hear everyone, but I was frozen on my end. So I'm so sorry about that. Miss Jen did a fabulous job covering everything I was going to talk about. I just wanted to kind of go back and hit those topics again and show you some of the things that she was talking about. So the first thing I want to show you is this right here. This is our Zoophonics grid board. We're going to be using Zoophonics curriculum this year. We started this about midways through last year, and I saw immediate results with each one of my students, which really, really excited me. So I'm super pumped about us using this from the very beginning. One thing you'll hear me talk about a lot this year is sounding and signaling. Zoophonics has an animal that goes with each letter of the alphabet. So letter A is Allie, alligator. We will sound and signal that. So we'll sound and the signal is ah. So every letter of the alphabet has a sound and signal. I have laminated one of these boards for your student to have at home, and they also have their own laminated version at school as well. So I'm sending this home in your child's folder Tuesday. They'll have this, and then they'll have these grid pieces. I'll send you guys probably weekly some things that I would like you to use this board to do to reinforce what we've been learning inside the classroom. Some things I'll send you, I'm going to call it some home fun, not necessarily homework, but we'll send home some home fun. Some things I'll ask for you to send back into the classroom so that we can use those to reinforce things that we're doing. And some things are just for you guys to keep at home. You guys are going to be really excited about seeing how quickly your students pick up on this. And one thing I want to mention as well is sometimes some of my parents get a little worried because their child can't tell them in the beginning what letter that they're looking at. Like they might not be able to tell you that this is a letter A, but they could tell you the sound that the letter A makes. So Zoophonics is really big on first learning the sounds of the letters, and then we'll go back and we'll teach the actual name of the letter. So if your child's reading a word, they don't need to look at that and see that the word cat, each letter is C-A-T, but they do need to be able to tell you that the sounds those letters make in order to read that word. So this Zoophonics definitely starts out learning the sound of the letter, and then we teach the name of the letter. Also, we'll be learning the lowercase letters first, and then we'll move on later in the year to learn the capital letters. So if you guys have any questions about this, please feel free to reach out to me, and I can explain that a little bit better to you. You guys each will receive a folder like this. I'm sending this home on Tuesday. I'll ask that you send this back to school every single day. Inside your folder is going to be this little calendar right here with these little smiley faces on it. So I'll use this to kind of communicate with you guys daily about how your child did that day. I'm not going to be able to see a lot of you guys face to face. Most of my students are staying after for the STEAM program, so I'll miss getting to see the parents and talking to them and letting you know how your child's day went inside the classroom. And this is a great way for me to communicate how their day went. Obviously, I'll use green to let you know they had a wonderful day. If I happen to put a yellow smiley face on there, that just means that I had to speak to them more than once about something. I believe in second chances, so usually if I mark yellow, it means that I had to speak to them several times. I'll give you guys a call if there's a reoccurring issue. If there's something that I find myself having to speak to them a lot about, I'll call and talk to you about ways that we can reinforce better behavior in school and at home. So if you receive a phone call from me, that's just my way of letting you know that we probably have had to deal with this a few times. Also, inside your child's folder right here, I have included the school's phone number and also my cell phone number. This is so you guys can get a hold of me. A lot of times, parents like to text me and let me know that their child's going to be late, or if they're not going to make it to school that day, if they're sick. That's just a quick way for you guys to shoot me a text and let me know. And I love to send you guys pictures throughout the day. Sometimes if your child's doing something funny or cute, I love to just shoot parents a cute little picture or a text message letting you know something funny they said. But I do ask that you guys kind of be respectful and mindful of my time away from school as well. If I don't answer your call or text you back immediately, just know that if it's in the evenings, I'm probably doing something with my family, and we'll get back to you later. If you have not signed up for the Remind 101 for my class, go ahead and do that. That will be a way that I communicate with the class as a whole. You can send me individual texts through Remind as well. Hopefully this year we'll get to have some field trips, and so I'll be able to send you guys a text message out letting you know any important information that pertains just to our class. And make sure you do sign up for the pre-K one. Miss Debbie has one that is just for the school, and then the pre-K one is just for our classroom individually. independence. So if you guys could go ahead and start working with your students on independence, we're looking for independence for them to be able to open up their lunches, their lunchbox, things like that on their own. And bathroom, I'd like for them to be able to use the restroom, pull their pants down, pull their pants up, wash their hands, and take care of their things in the bathroom independently. I do not mind helping them button their pants. I know at times that can be tricky and a little difficult for them to maneuver, so we don't mind helping them button their pants. But if they could be independent on being able to pull them down, pull them up, and washing their hands on their own, that would be great. So if you guys can start reinforcing those skills at home, that would be extremely helpful. Do know that we do send them to the restroom by themselves sometimes, or a lot of times, so those are important skills for them to be able to have. Also putting on their jackets as the weather will start getting a little cooler. When we get ready to go outside, they each have to put a jacket on. So if they can do that individually, Miss Jen and I will be happy to help them button or zip. But if they can put them on, that is a great skill for them to have. If we have to stop and put everybody's jacket on for them and take it off for them, that takes away from time that they get to play outside. So they like their time outside. So let's make sure that they can do those things on their own as well. Birthdays, Miss Jen and I love to celebrate birthdays inside the classroom, but I am going to ask that if you choose to send something in for us to celebrate with them, let's please send in the small mini cupcakes. Sometimes we get those big cupcakes with lots of blue icing, and they tend to wear a lot more of that than they do eat it. So the mini cupcakes seem to work out a whole lot better. Cookies, things like that work out great. So if you'd like to celebrate your child's birthday in the classroom, we would love to do that. But just let me know, or Miss Jen know, and we can set up like what time we want to do that throughout the day and things like that. So I'm looking forward to a great year. I'm really excited about everything that Miss Jen and I have planned. We are really, really eager to get this year started and to meet your babies and get to know their sweet little personalities. If you guys have any questions, please don't hesitate to reach out to me. And I am excited about seeing you Tuesday. Thanks, guys. Bye.